Okay, I've got a little gripe with Viz Media. Um, this is being sold in Walmart for $30, and I think you can get it on Amazon or maybe even eBay for 20 or maybe even less. But that ain't really the gripe. The gripe with this is the case. They, I'm not really sure what brand of Blu-ray case that they put it in. It's not broke or anything. It does hold the disc, but that ain't necessarily the issue. See, you want a case that holds your disc, but one that's teeth isn't as hard as a rock and doesn't almost crack your disc when you try to get them out. You shouldn't have to fight your case literally to remove a Blu-ray disc. Now, if you want a good quality Blu-ray case, I would recommend you buy a Viva Premium Elite Blu-ray case. Since this has 6 discs, I ordered a 6 disc Viva case off of Amazon for like $12 to replace this thing, because if you literally have to just watch, you have to put a lot of pressure on that to get this out. And if I had to literally, the teeth on this thing are hard as a rock. I ain't even going to try to get out disc 3. I had a heck of a time doing that. But placing disc number 2 here back into the case, just look. I had to put a ton of force on that from my 2 fingers, and some people will probably put too much force on it. And due to how stiff the teeth on the spindle holder is, uh, you could wind up damaging the center ring of your Blu-ray disc, making it useless. The outer holders are not that problematic, but they still are problematic because, look, does it click? It ain't even all the way down. The disc is kind of halfway held in. I've searched this case from top to bottom, and there is no particular label to identify what brand it could be. Now, let me show you what I have to do just to put a case back into it. Okay, or put a disc back into it is what I meant to say. For the outer edge ones, I have to literally take my hand, put it behind here, press up, and still it don't even go in. This is one of the problems why I say they want physical media to die. They charge your hard-earned money for this. I mean, the Blu-rays and stuff are fine, but the teeth on this are like rubber. I've got some of the dumbest gripes in the world, but in the long term, this thing will damage your disc. I am not kidding you. I've got a 4-disc case that's like this that I had to replace for another series that I got that cracked the inner ring by an inch or so. Watch. I had to put pressure from behind and the front to close that in there. Well, secured in. You should not have to go through a ton of crap just to secure a disc in a case. A case that stores your movies should be durable with a decent amount of thickness like this, but the teeth inside should not be hard as a rock. It's like the digipack cases that like the Alien quadrilogy came in. You literally have to put a ton of force as a figure of speech to take out your disc. And some people that would probably get frustrated and put too much force on their disc, and eventually when they either try to put the disc back in and they'll have a hard time putting it in gently, they will crack their disc. Crazy to think that would happen, but it can.